Hey FearlessRN fam, my name is Lala and welcome to FearlessRN. So today's video is going to be on how to solve ABG problems. Previously, I covered what are ABGs, and also the acid-base imbalances where I shared signs and symptoms, pathophysiology, treatments. So if you haven't checked out that, I have it in a playlist which will be linked above or below in the description box. So please check that out and come back to this video. So today's going to be all about how to solve these problems. From my experience, I had to solve ABG questions in nursing school and definitely on NCLEX. Now NCLEX in particular, they love to ask these questions. Yeah, sometimes it can be straightforward, but then again, you have to understand the pathophysiology and also how to solve the problems in addition to what are the normal values. So here are the normal values that you need to know before you can even solve any of these problems. So take note of that and then let's jump right into it. The first thing you want to do is look at the pH. What is the pH telling you? Is it less than 7.35, which means it's acidic, or is it more than 7.45, which means it's alkalytic? Then you want to look at the PCO2 and the HCO3. What are they? What are the normal values for those? Once you know what the normal values are for each of those, PCO2 and HCO3, then you want to also determine what is an indication to you that there is an imbalance. So here are the normal values for PCO2, and here are the normal values for HCO3. The third step is, based on an imbalance found, that will be the name given. Number 1, look at the pH. Number 2, look at the PCO2 and HCO3. Figure out what's the normal values and if there are any imbalances. And number 3, the name of the imbalance will be the value that is off or there's an imbalance. So how are you going to name these imbalances is by using the pH level in the problem that represents the first part of the name. It can either be respiratory or metabolic. Then once you're looking at the PCO2 and the HCO3 with any imbalances found, that'll be the second part of the name given. Get it? So let's get into some examples. The first example is let's do this problem together and you let me know what the answer is. I'm not going to mention what's the normal or whatever. I want to see down in the comments what you put as the answer. So pH is 7.56, PCO2 is 31, HCO3 is 25. So what is this imbalance called? And what will be some signs and symptoms of this imbalance? Comment that down below. There's also another method that you can use to solve ABG problems, and it's called ROAM. If you're unfamiliar with that, I'll leave it right here for you to see, as well as on my blog, so please check it out. It's a really good way to remember it, and it's really easy and makes it much faster. Also, I'll include some examples so that you can solve them, because I want you guys to have a lot of practice with this, because on NCLEX they do throw these at you. So be sure to check out my blog and check down below because that's where I'll link it all. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching and stay tuned for the next video, which will be a quick one on ABC compensation. So stay tuned for that. It's coming right up.